Hey, guess who's back? Yeah, it's me. It's me, Shocker. Who else? Um, yeah. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait. Don't click off. Don't click off, okay? I don't know why I'm making this whole thing super awkward. I'm not awkward like that. I promise. I'm not awkward. I don't know why I just did that. Anyways, hello everyone. It's Adrian and you're welcome. Welcome back to the channel where I talk about my unfiltered thoughts and opinions that nobody asked for. If that sounds like something that you're into, like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. Yeah, I don't even have much to say, to be honest. Anyways, so today I was sitting by myself and I just got done with something that I was working on. It's like some new stuff for the channel, and I just got done. Okay, I'm not fully done yet, but I'm almost done. I'm almost done, and I'm gonna be done with it in like 2 days. It's something that I've been working on for quite a while now, and I'm almost done. So I was like sitting and asking myself, okay, now that I'm done with this thing that I've been working on for a while, what now? What's the next thing to go after, or to, like, I don't know, achieve and try to like accomplish and stuff. And then I realized, like, you know what, it's okay, like, it's fine. You don't always have to be working towards something, okay? Because I feel like for as long as I can remember, I always have something that I'm like going after or working towards, because I don't know, that's just the kind of person that I am. It could even be something small, it doesn't have to be this something that's like super big and all that kind of stuff. It could be something that's small, but I always have something that I'm like working towards, some kind of goal. It could be something that's like internal, and some internal work that I need to do, and self-reflection, or some outside thing, but it's like, I don't know, a job or a creative thing that I'm trying to go after. And yeah, but then today I realized, like, you know what, I don't always have to be working towards something, okay? Because I think if you're someone who's like me, who feels like if they're not working towards something or going after something, it can feel like life can feel a little bit stagnant, and like you're not going anywhere. Okay, you have to always have something going on in the background for you to feel like you're living and you're actually doing something with your life. And with me, I'm just like, you know what, I think I'm done with that. It's okay to let yourself to just exist and to just live. It's like you don't always have to be working towards something. It can be so easy to be caught up in that loop of working on something, that just like infinite loop when you're working on something, and it's like, I'm done with this, okay, what's next now? You're done with school, now it's like, what's next? I need to do work. You do some work, you're done with that, you're like, what's next? I need to do something else. And you're just like in this constant cycle of asking yourself, what's gonna come after this, what's gonna come after this. And honestly, it never ends. You will go like that your whole entire life, and it's just a never-ending cycle. How do I know? I'm someone who, how do I know this? Again, you might be like, dude, you're so young, Adrian, you're so young, like, how do you know, any of this? I'm someone who likes to like talk to older people, and by older I don't mean people in their 30s. It's mostly like people in their mid 50s to like mid 50s, 60s, going up. I like to talk to a lot of older folks. Is something that I've always liked to do, because I don't know, I just feel like older people always have a lot of wisdom. They have a lot more, they have a lot of experience, living this life and doing this whole life thing than we do. So I don't know, I just always find it super interesting to talk to them and have all these conversations with them. And something that I always used to ask them is, does it end, that desire to constantly chase things and go after things and want to achieve things? And the answer has always been like, no, it never ends. You will never get to a point in life where you feel like you've done every single thing that you needed to do and you're just like satisfied. It never ends. So basically, you need to enjoy the now. You need to enjoy the things that you're doing now, and it's okay to go after things, but You just sometimes gotta get to this point where you just let yourself exist and let yourself live. You don't always have to be going after some kind of goal. It's okay to allow yourself to just exist and let yourself to just be human, and just enjoy this whole life thing. I don't know, go watch a sunset, go to the beach. You don't always have to be going after something. It's like, yeah, it's good. It's good to go after things and want to achieve things while you're still young. Also, I feel like this is the time where times just goes so fast, and things just happen so quickly that before you know it, you're just gonna wake up someday, look around, and be like, "Oh my God, where did the time go?" And I feel like that's like one of my worst fears, like waking up and feeling like I didn't live my life. That's why I always try to do things that I love and that excite me right now. Because I mean, it's not like a fear, because I feel like all my worst fears have already happened, but I don't know. I just don't want to be one of those people that just wake up one day and be like, oh God, I wish I did this. I wish I did that. And I don't know. I just want to do everything that I care about right now. And yeah, you're not some kind of self improvement project that you need to constantly fix every single day. Honestly, I'm saying this to you, but I'm also saying this to myself because I always feel like I always have to work on something. I always have to like work on myself. I don't know, it could be anything like journal more, do more self reflection work. I don't know, do more therapy, do more shadow work, and all these internal things and work on triggers, which is it's a good thing. It's a good thing to do. Good for me and good for you if you're someone who also likes to do a lot of internal work, in a lot of sorry internal work. But also you need to understand that it's okay to let yourself to just breathe and exist and enjoy things and enjoy yourself, enjoy this whole human experience thing. Because I don't know, again, like I said, some self improvement project. It's okay to let yourself breathe. It's okay to let yourself exist and enjoy this body that you were given and enjoy this whole experience thing. You don't always have to fix. There isn't always something to fix within you, At the end of the day, we're human beings, we're human beings, and perfection is a lie. It doesn't matter how much work you do, it will never get to a point where you feel perfect, where you feel like you've done every single thing that you needed to do, and now you're like this whole and perfect being. You will never get there, honestly. You never will. So enjoy this messy process. Enjoy yourself now while you can. You don't always have to fix stuff within yourself. It's okay to just enjoy the beautiful mess that you are, So yeah, enjoy that, enjoy it. And I'm also learning to do that more because I always feel like I always feel like there's always um, room for improvement and for me to work on more things and just get better at stuff. But also, it's okay to just let yourself live, let yourself experience things and have fun and enjoy the beautiful and messy disaster that you are, because that perfect version that you're trying to chase, you will never get there. You'll never get to a point where you're just perfect and you have everything figured out. Like, no, that will just never happen. So yeah, let yourself enjoy this, enjoy yourself and enjoy this whole process thing, and let yourself to just be. Let yourself to just be. Like me right now, I'm filming this, I'm just being. I don't have a script about what I'm talking about. I just set up the camera and started talking because I don't always have to freaking plan stuff that I'm gonna talk about. I know I'm gonna stumble over my words and sometimes say things that don't make sense, but who cares at the end of the day? Who cares? No one is even gonna watch this at the end of the day. So it's like, whoop, let me just put it out there and film stuff and do whatever thing I want to do. So yeah, just Do things that excite you, have fun, let yourself be, let yourself exist. Go with the flow. Go with the flow, you know? Also, if you're wondering what this is, it's a bottle. It's just water, nothing else. I always like to carry this with me because I don't have a microphone. Also, it's just awkward to sit like this and not have anything in my hands. So it's way easier for me to have this. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's it. That's the message. Like if you feel like it, subscribe, join the family. I love you. Take care of yourself. And yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and let myself to just exist and be, because when I talk about things like this, I'm saying this to you, but I'm also saying this to myself so that I can be able to look back at it and watch this back and be able to like self-reflect and be like, yeah, I needed that, because sometimes you need to take your own advice and do some self-reflection, because it's so easy to say things to people but also not do it yourself. So yeah, I'm doing this for, I don't know, for whoever gets to watch this, but also myself, so that I can look back at it and be able to appreciate that and give myself that reminder, because we all need that. So yeah, bye. That's all I have to say for today's episode. Just like hanging out. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Welcome to the family. Subscribe and like. That's all. I love you. Take care of yourself. Yeah, that's all. Bye. I'll see you guys on the next video. Hopefully. I love you. Sending you virtual hugs and kisses. So yeah. Bye 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 bye. Gotta go.